There we go. I got it. So this is the round of 4 of the 4 Players League tournament in Europe West, and this is the round of 4 game. This is Real Terror versus
some of Teemo's Swift Scouts.
Some of Teemo's Swift Scouts with some subs and an admin from 4PL. It's complicated.
Yeah.
We're not going to ask questions. We're just going to play the game. It's neatly arranged items.
For all intents and purposes. One of their players is actually subbing for Thai Boys. So, when it comes to this week's tournament, there are subs and strange players in strange places everywhere.
Play connect the players.
No questions asked. No questions asked. Yeah, there's only one person that's in the proper Teemo Swift Scouts team today, and that's BreathOfTheDying. No one else is in the team properly.
I'm still happy I got that right. Freaking I think I might have the L and F runes backwards, but I'm pretty sure it's right. We got Real Terror on the left, BasTheOne as Kha'Zix, Inceptionz as Wukong, Sylian as Malphite, only 1 HP as Necrogen, as Malphite, excuse me, not Malphite, as Maokai, and Scrubx as Poppy.
Only 1 HP is Necrogen, who plays bot lane on NA as well.
I botched that intro so bad.
He played about 16 hours ago, so he plays 2 tournaments in a 24-hour time period.
I cast 2 tournaments!
Yeah, he does, but I'm ill and I'm casting, so give me credit instead of him.
Yeah.
Screw Gandair.
He's cooler than I am, because he's a Brit and he speaks real English.
Yeah.
No one's died yet.
You heard that.
Never mind, devastating blow.
Scrubx managed to catch out Fluffd on Diana there, stunning him into the wall, and that's quite a clean-up coming on up top.
Oh, spear shot takes down Wukong.
And they used their revives very, very late on Teemo Swift Scouts, so I don't think
I would have pocketed them in that case. I would have just saved them. I like how all the items line up on the Teemo's team.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Gank going down the bottom lane. Necrogen has some idea of what's going to happen to him. But Diana is not 6 yet. Chasing. Earth Rider Corki! Corki Nabobo. He was in the war. Driving around on a manatee. He doesn't have a license for that. What are you doing, Corki? That's not safe. We have Fluffd.
Fluffd is dead, taken out from a counter gank.
BreathOfTheDying right over the wall, getting mixed up in the fight, but they're really chasing Petty Carry very hard. They want to kill Caitlyn because killing Caitlyn is good. The name of the game is called Kill the Carry. You might think it's called League of Legends, but it's actually called Kill the Carry. And
or kill Sip in a Neo style if you're on EU and in a custom. That's typically how we play as well.
Yup. It's like tag, but with violence.
Oh, Inceptionz very, very narrowly escaped that. Oh, Caitlyn.
Oh, bang!
Can they? Oh, Flash.
Damn.
Please, that was very, very risky.
That was a really good play, though. I mean, good block there by Scrubx, intercepting that ace in the hole. But zempm able to jump over.
Pantheon does have his ultimate now, and Storm Shield is still up. No, it's just ended right now, as I'm saying it. But so he's quite mobile, capable of counter ganking and ganking bot or aggressing on top. It looked like Zemp was mid alone and about to be caught out by Sylian there, but they're not following up any further on that, as they can see him and Bass. They are pushing up toward bot lane, towards top turret here, pushing the creep wave for a slow cap, but Real Terror knows what they're up to and is going for an aggressive invade, try and catch out Corki at the minute. They are pincering around him on the screen, as you can see here, just trying to go for a hard engage and counter the push, get some farm. As you may have noticed, there's a Kha'Zix pick as well, not the most common of picks. Kind of fills the assassin role. He has high mobility, quite high burst, and reasonable same damage with his Q over time. And I do believe, yeah, he's evolved his wings first, which means that after every kill or assist he gets, he can jump again, and the jump is broken. I'm not going to deny that. The jump is far too big.
Yeah, his jump is ridiculously powerful. He can jump over walls and Dominion that no other champion can, which gives him more attack and retreat avenues over anyone else, really. Now, zempm trying to defend on his own right there, but Corki is a little bit squishy.
Well,
Pantheon!
Oh, they're trying to cut off Inceptionz, but they won't quite get it. zempm looks like he should finish him off.
Oh,
there we go.
What? What? Oh, Diana happened.
Yeah.
So Fluffd picking up the kill.
Top is now the objective, so if they make a big push on it and they can make progress, then they will have a good turnaround point here. Bot lane, Scrubx is there, and Poppy's quite well known for killing carries, and she can ignore tower damage with her ultimate there, meaning she's free to die. Petty carries escapes were used, and he's in a bit of a pickle there. Maokai's also aggressing on bot lane, which means that there's less pressure on top lane as Corki from Teemo Swift Scouts also has to come and cover bot lane. So it's only a 3-man fight against 3. Well, top's losing to Teemo Swift Scouts as well.
And defensive Garrison goes down at the top though to help out with
Fluffd
that.
Fluffd does manage to pick out Kha'Zix though.
Yeah.
He jumped away. Diana's quite good at chasing up.
Yeah, it looked like a really good escape for a moment, but what's going to happen? Is Fluffd going to make it out of this?
Fluffd picked right as well, but Wukong is on his way to finish Fluffd as well. We've got to see if he manages to escape this. I don't quite think he'll get away in time. He's just baiting him over so he can get around and get to the health relic, jump to the creeps and try and make a bigger escape out of it. Just got to see quite what they want to do. And Necrogen as Maokai with his ultimate and quite a bit of farm is quite tanky, and with Garrison very capable of defending turrets even alone. So they just can't aggress on the turret. And with Scrubx there, they very, very, very nearly take out zempm and Maokai with his
wow!
Mountain.
Very good kill on the platform there with the sapling
Kha'Zix
toss.
is coming around as well to try and disrupt, but he's a bit too scared to go in at the minute, so they're just going to leave it at that. But that is still 4 cats until it's taken back, which means the point total is going very, 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 very heavily against Teemo Swift Scout's favour.
BasTheOne jumps in with the leap right there, going for petty carry right away there. Manages to chase him back out away from the fight a little bit. Now it's Malphite's job to zone away while BasTheOne tries to cap, but retreat maybe a little bit too far away. Sylian stepping back, enabling petty carry to get in range to deliver that pilt over to 2 different targets.
See Scrubx coming in for the fountain dive here. Oh, exhausted, so he couldn't quite finish the job there. But Malphite against auto attackers is just brutal. You don't want an auto attack based team when they've second pick Malphite. It just massively reduces your damage output. zempm's caught out of place and stunned against the wall by Scrubx by his charge there. And Maokai comes to clean up on the fight there. His ultimate's down, but the cooldown's the longest in the world.
Pantheon came down with that Grand Skyfall, and Kha'Zix just jumped out of there as quickly as he could to avoid getting caught by that stun. And now xanize is going to go down for his troubles, taking a little bit of a vacation to that bottom lane. But while that was going on, Diana was able to pick up the top lane.
Objective. Yeah, no, I feel that's the best approach. When there are around 4 people defending bot turret, 2 tanks included, you often can't aggress on the turret. They are very, very good at turret defense, so going for forever points is often your best bet, and an objective is often your best chance of a turnaround, as it grants a 10% damage bonus when you've got it for a while, and it takes points off the enemy team's counter when you get an objective as well.
Yeah, it knocks a nice cool 20 off of it, and there's some pings going off on the map. It looks like they're looking to make a play for Irelia potentially, but no, they're going to go down for zempm instead, but he's going to Valkyrie over the wall. That
was quite a good Valkyrie away there by zempm, but xanize is caught out of place there. He went into a fight, but the rest of his team didn't want to initiate in there, so he was caught out of place and shut down by 4. But now everybody's pinching in on Fluffd. He makes sure not to line himself up for a poppy charge, but there's just too much raw damage there to start.
Yeah.
And it looks like T-Carry is now being taken down quite hard by Maokai, but he is 0-3-2, so not particularly farmed down there. There's been a lot of pressure and a lot of ganks coming from top lane onto him. zempm uses E, but hasn't got a proc off. Oh, there we go. They've just not got the damage output to deal with him at the minute. BasTheOne has also evolved his W, which I do believe it applies as passive when you apply it, and it shoots in 3 directions. And applying the passive means that he can chase more effectively and catch poor little squishy corks that are out of place. But Sylian was caught out of place here. Ultimates to try and get away. He's very, very high speed with his Q on him, but they managed to pick him up. But now there are 4 people capping bot turret, which means that Teemo Swift Scout should be 4 cats again, putting him at a bit of a disadvantage.
There's a long distance twisted advance there by Maokai, catching Caitlyn before she used her 90 caliber net. And xanize, though, getting caught just outside of his on her platform there is going to get killed. Corki forced to return back to the platform, but Diana is back capping the quarry.
I think you may be a couple of seconds behind me, by the way, Gandair.
What are you at? What's your timestamp at?
10:40
I'm
now.
at 38. So yeah, I'm 2 seconds back.
Yeah.
I'm caught to live though.
I'll go back a couple of seconds. I'm at live as well, but I'll go back a couple of seconds. I'm at 10:50 now.
Okay. I'm at 10:55.
Oh, blimey. Now I'm at 10. I'm just going to jump to live and see what happens. Hope for the best.
You can commentate the live action, and I'll talk about stuff after the fact. Like, once something goes down.
By the way, in that bot fight, Poppy managed to land some very good stuns. And once again, she managed to land a stun on Fluffd against the wall, catching him out, killing him, and doing an incredible amount of damage. Bas gets caught there and has vision on him, but you can't chase him down with Evolve W as he gets quite a speed buff. But zempm manages to pick him up. Now it's a 2v2 on top turret, but it's completely neutral. Poppy is capping mid, meaning that it's pretty much no points in Teemo Swift Scout's favour. And bots being turtled very hard by Necrodon on only one HP on Maokai.
And they didn't really need Poppy up in that top lane fight towards the end of it, so it was a really good idea to split her off and send her over to the drill, because they weren't going to need that damage anyway with how low the members of the team already were.
And Scrubx just being picked up there, but he landed a very good stun on Petty Carry, and the exhaust kept Petty Carry alive there. Almost killed near his own, the Falcon. That's just brutal. But that's the joys of Poppy, I guess. She kills you wherever you are quite fast, and it looks like this game might be pretty much over. And if that is the case, then it'll be a real Terror versus Thai Boys final, and that hasn't happened for around 4 or 5 weeks, I think, as Giant Gaming, my own Petty Carries and Fluff's team, and Noobman, who was in Godzilla's earlier, have been taking second and the occasional better than second position for quite a few weeks now. So it's been a while since we've seen these two teams in the final against each other, although they have been in the semi-finals against each other for around 3 weeks in a row now. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes, as for all of those weeks, Thai Boys have won the games. But that's it. Petty Carry gets caught by Wukong there, he channels his ultimate, finishes him off, and that's game over.
Kha'Zix jumps off the screen right at the end of the who's he what, and we're going to the finals.
He does.